Amphibia Season 3, Thai Feud. Ugh, I don't know. This isn't a very good episode. It's a 100% filler. There's no story elements going on here. I guess you can say maybe uh, becoming more part of the family, I guess. Sprig just maybe learning a lesson that just because you're good friends with someone doesn't mean you can just kind of like throw yourself into their family, which kind of what he's doing. And it can be irritating. I've known people who've done things like this, not to this extreme, but to this kind of standard. A lot of funny gags, but especially with the truck, it gets so unbelievable. I mean, it's a show about talking frogs, but like there's this they like hit a turtle and like it flips the truck. Like, why would that even happen? Like, it gets Looney Tunes with it. I don't know. I don't like this episode at all. It isn't bad as in like it does anything horrible. It just doesn't do anything to move the story in any way. So we open up. They're having breakfast with the family, and Hop Hop and Polly being very kind, very nice, very like, oh, thank you so much for breakfast. Sprig wakes up, he kind of barges in, kind of just eats the food out of the pan. He's like, oh man, I really need some hot sauce. He's just being kind of like he's little brother. And he's not. Like to Anne, he is, but not to the parents. He's like, just because you're super good friends with someone doesn't mean you can go into their house and just kind of act like a fool. And they kind of call him out on it. You got Hop Hop and come on, Sprig, you're a guest here. Like, why are you acting like this? Oh, I'm family. And like, no, you're not. And of course, it kind of breaks his heart, but it's true. You're not like, you haven't made that to that standard yet. You don't get to just be like a slob. You're kind of really embarrassing Anne here. So I guess they own a restaurant. That's like how they make their main income, I suppose. It's a Thai restaurant. And Anne's going to go work there, and they're opening up for the day, prepping all the food. And then, of course, Sprig wants to come along to like, oh, I need to make up for how rude I was this morning. But what he really is doing is, oh, I want to be like so helpful that your mom's going to accept me. Ugh. So he's trying to help out, and they're like, just stay out of the way. Like, there's nothing to do with you. Some guy shows up, and I guess he's their number one customer. He just loves their restaurant, loves their food, and he's been trying to talk the mom into doing a food truck, which is a lot of work. I don't know if anyone's ever ran a food truck, but I've done it in the past. Like, I didn't own it, but I was helping with it, and it's a lot of work, and you're gambling every time you take that truck out and you set up. It's a gamble. Boy, is it a lot of work. So the mom doesn't want to do it. This guy's like, oh, come on, everyone loves your recipes, just so we can get this business going. And this is what kind of throws me off. It's really weird. So this guy went out, bought a food truck, named it the same thing as their restaurant, as like their food truck, like their to-go food truck, without their permission. Then he sets up shop right outside of their restaurant. So is he stealing sales away from her? Using the name of their exact restaurant? Dude, what the heck, my man? So what in the world was that all about? So he's out there selling food, and then Sprig's like, oh, I know, he's going to go try to sabotage him, to help the family. Oh, Sprig, you dummy. So he goes there, he gets food, and pretend it like made him sick. It's like, oh, it turned me all pink. And then this guy's like, oh, that's cool, man. Because everyone in LA is a freak. So you got Sprig out there yelling at the customers. And then the family comes out and like, Sprig, just stop. Just don't worry about it. Don't try to help. I know what you're doing. I know why you're doing it. You have these good intentions, but you just can't do this. If my mom's going to accept it, it's going to just happen in time. You just can't force it. So Sprig goes out there and leaves him a little note saying, oh, I'm going to sell the recipes to you to get him out of the truck. And then he's going to try to go destroy the truck. He doesn't even know how it works. He's just like, I don't know, thinks he can sabotage it. Anne sees what he's doing, tries to stop him, and then the whole process of them fighting in there, they knock the car into neutral and it starts flowing down the hill. So they're in a life and death situation now. Anne doesn't know how to drive, but you can kind of glean enough information about, this is the brake, this is the accelerator. Brake isn't working. Ned has, the guy didn't fix the brakes, so the brakes are just out. They're flying down the road. This is where all the visual gags happen. Like you see a ramp and you think they're going to go up the ramp, but it just smashes through. They break a guy's TV. Then there's this turtle. There's a turtle in the road. They hit the turtle and it sends the van flying through the air and it breaks this guy's TV that they were like passing the TV from apartment to apartment. While funny, This is like super ridiculous. Why would a bumping into a turtle send a truck flying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get why they did it because it's funny, but I don't know. It's just really weird. Sprague uses his tongue to help the truck move because I guess his body can withstand the tons of a truck. They end up on a skate park and it's like doing all the skateboard tricks, but with the van. Again, funny gags, but it's so ridiculous. They end up crashing and stopping. The mom's like, I can't believe you did this, Sprague. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I should respect your boundaries and everything. And then the guy's super sad too. He's like, oh, I've been trying to get your recipes and I'm not being very nice and kind to you, even though I love the food and it's like cultural appropriation. Of course I got to bring that up. But then the mom's like, you know what? I don't want to do a food truck, but maybe you can be our delivery guy. And of course she's like, oh, cool. That's awesome. I want to help out the restaurant. So he's going to be the delivery guy and use this truck as for deliveries. Okay, that makes sense. And maybe every once in a while do a food truck thing. You just can't do it all the time. That's what I would do. Then Sprague's like, oh, I guess everything worked out. The mom gives him an earful. And he's like, oh, it must mean I'm family because you're yelling at me. End of the episode. Yeah, this is not a good episode. I guess there's a little bit of a lesson here. Way too much silliness with with the way the truck skateboard tricks, stuff like that. It's just it's a throwaway. You can completely skip this episode, and I don't think any of this would ever come up again, or to the point to where it's actually important to the story. So a disappointing episode. They all can't be gold. They all can't be 10 out of 10. So this is a dud, but not in a, like I said in the beginning, it's not a dud in a way that it was bad, that it ruined the story. It was just kind of a waste of time. So yeah, hopefully I can knock out another one of these reviews this week. Been trying to do a little bit more, but thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you thought of this episode. Did anyone really enjoy this episode? I mean, besides it's just comedic value, but yeah, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Crimson Sin here. Thanks for watching the video. Remember, liking, subscribing, sharing, and commenting on the video really helps out a lot. It gets the video spread around more people get to see the videos, and we get to make more videos for you guys. So thank you, and we appreciate every single one of you guys.